Now we... What? Oh! Okay, they're back. We don't actually have a lot of frag grenades, but... They're easy to... Wow. That was really loud. I get the feeling that we're really hitting a lot... Whoa, more? That we're really... I think they just spawned in. I think that we're hitting a lot less with dual wielding than with the single wielding, but stat-wise it should be the same. Let's see, so you have -1 to +1. If you remove you, then it is +5, but rapid shot actually removes. Suffer -4 penalty to all attacks that round. So it should still be +1. Yet I get the idea that it's much, much more than that. Because now I can actually hit them. Maybe it's just statistics and bad luck. Yeah, maybe it is. Because this is still statistically better. No, hit him. I'd like to test this out, but Karth is so good that he's just wrecking everything in sight. So I can't really do that. Let's see, that one is dead. Already looted. Now, let's go find what's on the other side of this door. I think more apartments. Haven't been here, I think. Helpful renewal. A bit off-topic-ish. Which Star Wars game is your favorite music? Ooh. Are you paying attention to the answers too? Well. My favorite Star Wars game with favorite music. I mean, I do love the ambient sound of Empire at War, but to be honest, I really like Knights of the Old Republic as well. Republic Commando, though, I think takes the cake. I'm sorry. Oh, that's Matrix. So what are you doing again that got you in the bounty? That does decide on whether or not we are going to collect. Zex is giving his bounties away like candy. When there's Matrix, he's worked for the exchange, but all the violence and killing started to get to me. So I turned state's evidence. Ooh. Testimony helped put some of the world's biggest criminals and terrorists away for life, but Davik didn't like seeing his friends go down. Now, there is a bit of a choice here, which is of course that if you've played this game, you know that a lot of the choices that you make here, such as whether you do or do not actually collect the bounty on these people, is in the end not actually going to matter, and that the only thing that matters is whether or not you have the credits. So with that in mind, do we collect anyway? Or are we a reasonable person and do we say no? Maybe let's just be a reasonable person. I'm getting sick of running. I decided to make my stand right here. Well, there's a lot of bounty hunters to go through, so you'd probably die. To have Davik eliminated. Could pay him off. Fake your own death. Oh, right, the detonator. Okay. Buy it when there's no body. Like I died in a massive explosion. He won't be suspicious when my corpse never turns up. Well, don't we have the thing just for that? Can accomplice go back? Have some demolitions experience. Well, I need to on a permacrete detonator. Well, boy. I could get you one. I've got it right here, but it'll cost... Okay, mate, I will give you freedom, but I would like something in return. Oh, right. Okay, take it. That's a good point, actually. I didn't even think of that. Apollo Commando is also my favorite. Didn't the guy make a language just for the music? Might have. I mean, I think they are speaking Mandalorian in that. Maybe? I don't know if he specifically made that language. I imagine it's one of the other Star Wars developers that did it, and he just put it into his music. I could be wrong, though. I have no knowledge on that subject. Now let's get out of here before the timer blows. I mean, you might want to get away a little further than that. The whole roof might cave in on your head. Another man for long goodbyes, but I want to say thanks. If it wasn't for you, I'd be a dead man. But now I won't have to worry about any more bounty hunters coming after me. So good luck and goodbye. Now that I am dead, I can't be seen wandering the streets. Well, I mean, can't go back in there now. No. And we can still collect the bounty, which I like. Apartment door. Well, look who we found. Now let's not use any more grenades. Let's test if we can actually hit someone. Okay. So maybe it was just bad luck that we couldn't hit him earlier. The reason I would rather use 2 blasters and normal attack than 1 blaster with rapid shot is because it's the same stats, and with 2 blasters you get 1 extra attack. So that's an extra chance to hit. Like Valker Scout. You'll pay. What? Everyone is always so eager to fight. That's a light repeater. Not that we could actually use that, but I mean, Garth could. I could. This guy's got some dexterity. Let's go. Wow. We are really just not hitting him. Okay, well, we got him eventually. Oh, I think this is a really, really annoying one. We'll see. No. I mean desk. In a proper order. Yes, don't do that. Okay, desk. Now the information that we need is in here. The Twisted Rancor Trio. That's not a trio. Now, let's go get it. Zog deck, Sith papers, I mean the data pad. Alright. Guts and Glory, a chronicle of the amazing story of the Twisted Rancor Trio. Georgians would eventually become the most famous band in the galaxy, are surprisingly humble. Manager Gilthos Uxaris founded the trio to earn a date with a younger singer named Elinda. So Gilthros, Elinda. Okay, so first Elinda. Musicians to backer. Birth named Uja. And his brother Uji. Okay, so Elinda, Uja, Ujil. Or Uji. So, just a second. Then Lupa. Photo. And then whoever's left. Okay, so. We have to. Okay, so Linda. No. Uja. I think it was Uja. Then Uji, which is you. Then not Photo. Then Lupa, Photo, and the other one. Got him! Great success, ladies and gentlemen. Ichani fiber armor. What is that? It is upgradable. It looks to be better than the plot armor. So far the mod armor is better though, and we are not running into the dexterity cap just yet. So we'll continue using this for now. Actually, can we upgrade Karth? That's rather low in health. Yes. Let's give him a med pack. It's not like we're running low on these.
What?
Then again, we also haven't been to the Undercity yet. Okay, they're just idling. More Black Vulkars. He's got an energy shield, which means that my ranged weapons are not going to be that useful. Wow, he's got a lot of HP. Okay, well, Karth is dealing with him quite nicely. Very well done, Karth. Remains. Heavy Blaster. Ooh. You can also level up. 1 to 8. Now that's actually the same as 2 to 7. Balanced in the offhand. So if I instead now use this, that would upgrade our damage from 1 to 6 to 1 to 8. So that's 1 additional. Discard, so that's -1, +1. So I want the... So is there any advantage to this configuration? 0 to -2. So there's a higher chance to hit with one of them. In which case it would be better to... Yeah, I mean, it's really all the same. Now, I don't know how much more I want to level up before getting off Terrace. What level am I now? I may need to level up at least once more. But these are easy levels, and I can easily save them. Let's save them for now, and if we need to level up further, we'll do so. Now, the reason I don't want to level up just yet is because later on you will actually gain... Right, you will actually gain more special abilities and such if you do not level up just yet. Security droid, you say? Well, we do have a few parts and a decent repair skill. Reactivate. Patrol mode, that is 5 parts. That's a lot of stuff. That is good enough for now. We actually already cleared the place. Okay, maybe not entirely. Need to be a few feet away from the explosion. Never goes wrong there. Yeah, you know, I mean, 3 meters. What's a grenade after 3 meters, right? A little bit of shrapnel in the face. A mild wind, a mild breeze in the face. The other way. Okay, so now we go down to the Undercity. Also useful, by the way. Level ups can be saved for example, being low health, because leveling up does increase your base HP, which heals you completely. Now, first let's go find Zax, get that bounty in. Oh, well, we just passed it, never mind. Let's go down to the Undercity first, I guess. And then go to Zax, collect the bounty, then get out. Yeah, what do you guys like most in terms of music? There's been a lot of good Star Wars games with good music. Now it's the Old Republic, of course, being... Come on, let me pass.
Hold on there, Seville. Unless...
Yeah, we got them.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants.
Oh, don't worry about that. Yeah, there have been quite a few games, Star Wars games with good music in them.
Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our
I
elevator.
know for
If you use it, you
100%
gotta give us
certainty
something.
that you do not own this elevator.
Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our elevator.
I would have given you 5 credits had you asked. But since you're trying to force me to do it...
Run, my brother! Flee this one's wrath!
Go on,
That
you
was
two,
very
get out
dramatic.
of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm
That's good to
sure
hear.
you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
What do you want?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
Well, it's better than this festering slime pit, god damn it. In this game, there's very little difference between being a amazing great guy and being a absolute piece of trash. This is the piece of trash option. Let's just go with the middle ground.
Not to you, I suppose, but you're probably used to its beauty by now. I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds
This is pretty depressing.
so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village,
whoa, did
tells
Kost
me
just
I should
teleport?
spend more time trying to improve things down here.
He's a Force user as well now.
Dreaming about
Oh
something
shit.
I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was
Never give
little,
up on those things.
Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was
Because
like
my
up
favorite is
there.
Jedi Knight series. You know, I've never actually played that. Right. I don't. Yeah, I want to say I don't have time for this, but
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man.
yeah, they don't have access to
Funny stories
moisturizer
about
down
the
here.
little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
I have to admit that being a complete douche leads to the most hilarious dialogue in this game. I think I have done playthroughs before where I did that a long, long time ago. And you do get some amazing dialogue out of it. This is true.
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to
Look,
learn
keeping
more
it
about the
real
Promised
is a
Land,
good
you should
thing.
speak to
It's
Rukil.
a good way to keep yourself grounded in reality, but there's no reason to stop trying to achieve something. I'll be going now.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
Alright. So this is the village. Alright, there are Ragul, the infected. There's Rukil, there's the village guy. I think there's a merchant down here. Somewhere. I think that's it. A gear.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got
I mean, with
credits,
that
I
accent.
bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy.
I wonder
I
what?
wouldn't trust him as far as I can throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
You're the guy that sells me a box of chocolates, and so in the box of chocolates there's like this small view hole where you can see some of the chocolates. So you buy the box, you take it home, and then you try to open the box, and then you actually find out that the only chocolates in the box are the ones that you can see, and the rest is empty space. That's that guy.
If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters, and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good
Yeah,
stuff.
sometimes they even pay with money. Let me see what you got.
Yeah, it ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Whoa. My background has now gone I'm sorry for you guys on stream. Ichani battle armor. I'm sure this is a very, very good price for this, but I'm not gonna pay it. Vibro blade. Okay, so this is far cheaper than Arcanian heavy pistol. Attack modifier 1, 2 to 9, and balanced. That's 750 credits, though. Okay, so the best gun we have right now is Karth's Blaster, which gives us a attack mod of 1, and it is currently, what was it, 2 to 7? I mean, 2 to 9, that's on average a 1 damage increase, and we still get the attack modifier. This is pretty good, but I don't think the price is worth it. Scope, I will get. Vibration cell, I will get. I did not even look at the price, that was very stupid, but it doesn't appear to have set us back too much. Immunity to critical hits and awareness +1. Couple of Pazak cards. Very cheap. I'm only interested in the ones that you can switch, though. Blinded by light. Yeah, sorry about that. I wish there was a little less to do in the first area. Well, I can go through it a little more quickly, but I want to listen to the dialogue. It's been a long, long time since I played this game. Vibro sword, quarter staff, long. Yeah, the Arcanian heavy pistol is really quite nice, but again, 2,000 years later, they are still superior performance. Yeah, they're really good. Okay.
You talked to old Rukel Wrinkleskin? My mommy says he's crazy. I have to stay away from him.
Now, they probably don't have anything stored in these containers, and I would feel kind of bad trying, you know, taking their stuff when they already have so little. Oh, dude, you gotta get out. Get out. Yeah, he didn't see him. Awareness is 0 for that man.
Help! Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The Rackles are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate.
Don't worry.
And if I open
We're
the
here.
gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rackles are so near.
Now, we could of course say, let him die, but that's a bit of a dick move. Let's open the gate, kill the Raggles. Leave the gate closed? No. So I'm not risking my life here. Dude, this will be risking your life.
Stranger?
We have the
You're
HP
brave,
to stand up to this
Upworlder.
now.
I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick.
Hurry.
Don't worry.
While the gate is still open.
So I
You
go.
must save Hindar.
Don't worry, we go in quick. Oh wow, he is right on top of us. And he's attacking me instead of Karth. This is a... Never mind, we're fine. Oh, he's got some health. Wow, did that do 22 damage? How the hell do these guns do 22 damage? That must have been a crit. Experience points, 100. Got him. Alright, you got it. You're fine. Don't worry.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Thank you for saving Hindar. You are braver than I, Upworlder.
Well, I'm also much better
You
equipped.
outcasts
I mean, in
lived
your
too
situation,
long.
I understand.
Selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a
That's
lesson
not
from
selfish
your
fear,
brave
that's
actions.
common sense.
But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
No.
Goodbye.
Just for you to open the gate every now and then. I see a Sith trooper. And no Sith nearby, which means that we could shoot him on sight. Now, we're not going to do that,
Please,
of
you
course.
have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me.
Okay.
I can't just leave him there. He's my friend.
That came out of nowhere.
You'll help me, won't you?
What's wrong?
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble.
You
We
know,
have
big
to help
boogies,
him.
big trouble.
If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
That's... Alright. This makes her seem the least dumb.
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all
With
the
all
time.
these rat ghouls around.
Rookie at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
It's the first area. Blinded by the light. I'd go into details. Yeah, let's not spoil anything. I mean, I imagine a few people who haven't seen this game yet. That would be a major dick move. Oh, yeah. I would totally be a terrorist if I was down in the Undercity blowing up buildings. Bases. Tear about foundations. Rust collapsed buildings all over. Nico! I would say that I am surprised, but somehow I am not.
Those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
You know, maybe if you stop shit-talking everyone behind their backs, they'd like you more, Mission. Like, people would stop trying to kill you and shit. Help you with Zalbar, will you help me get inside the Vulcar base?
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulcar base.
Alright, I need to get in there.
Come on. We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar.
Alright. Now, we got a third-party member here. Okay, this means that... Okay, this is not fun. Now, I know what this means. It means that the game is very, very slowly running out of memory, and that is about to happen. I already saw that coming, so I pressed save. I don't know if it's saved. We'll see. If not, there's an autosave at the lower city, so it's not really a problem. Let's be honest, they deserve that. Everyone here is such a dick. They totally treat people down there like animals, I'd want revenge. I'm more of a use the system to work your way up kind of guy. But I mean, sure, you can't just blow the entire place up, but you'd hope that these buildings have enough structural integrity to survive the odd explosion. Now, we're going to get the widescreen fix to work, which is restarted now, and then we select the correct resolution. They're also just a tad, but yeah, that is absolutely true, though. These people are glaring racists. It's like as if we moved all the Trump voters into space. Oh, not this shit again. You are not giving me this crap again. It's okay, we can just restart the game. I did read on one of the forum posts earlier that restarting the game a couple times will set the resolution back on. So that's just what we'll do. We're also just a tad. Just a tad. I mean, a little bit. You know, you got the occasional asshole. Thank fuck the rest of the game isn't like that, though. Alright, Flawless. Why you no work? Close you. Flawless. Widescreen. Fix in. Yes. Please enable it, you dumbass. Fixing it. Okay. Minimize. See, it doesn't work when you got the fix disabled. Obviously. Well, the people down there are living around the literal foundations of the entire city. A few well-placed bombs and a whole bunch of blocks are coming down. Yeah, this is true. But you gotta remember, Nico, that when those buildings come down, the buildings come down. As in, down on you. And with buildings that tall, there's bound to be quite a bit of collateral, and I do not think you're getting out of there in time. Now, maybe you've got some remote-controlled bombs, but that still means a lot of people are going to die, and on top of that, I don't think these people have access to that kind of equipment. In fact, if you saw the merchant guy there, to be honest, I'm surprised he had anything useful at all. I'd love to play Quarter 1 again, but I keep having too many crashes. Yeah, the crashes occasionally happen, but they're fairly rare. So, guess we'll frame this as I'm playing Quarter 1 so that you don't have to. Nah, I do love this game. I don't like the widescreen fix though. It works perfectly once you get it to work, but once you fucking don't. Successfully opened process, resolution change detected, AMD library not found. AMD? Okay, so reload plugins. Custom resolution, yes, everything enabled. And widescreen. I wish these old games were updated to run in the high resolutions of today. I mean, obviously you can still use them in... you can still just run the games perfectly fine in their native resolutions. However, as we know, it's just far better to play in full screen and in widescreen. Now, you can play it in 16 by 12 just fine. I mean, the stretching is minimal. Let me dream of being an evil man. Don't worry, Nico. No one's gonna take that dream away from you. I mean, I've tried for years. It's not happening. I've accepted that. No. Don't do that. And we can get it to work. Oh, fuck it. 16 by 12 it is. That's a good point. I think the only issue is that not many people would actually know how to handle explosives down to that too. Alright guys, I'm terribly sorry, but it's gonna have to be... Now let me guess, this one is not actually... Let's see, that is 2 point that. That is far older. Let me guess, this is not actually a save that can be loaded. Can you load this save? I don't know. I'm getting a black screen right now, so it's not any different from me than for you. It's good board, considering the buildings are also the ceiling. Yes, and bringing down the ceiling has a tendency to kill you. Okay. That save game's corrupt. We don't lose a lot of progress anyway, so it's not a big problem. You really want to quit? Well, no, but you're not leaving me with much choice here. You'll leave me with no choice. Well, no, come on. Please let me enter the flawless widescreen. Doesn't let me select shit. The game is really spazzing about right now. Options, graphics, screen resolution. At least give me full... Okay. I'll take it. Now, if you fooled the citizens of the Undercity into planting the explosives for you, while watched from orbit, why are we planning the complete destruction of a urban city? I am not sure if this reflects... You know what? I'm not even going to question it. I'm just going to keep doing this and quickly going through this. You can fuck right off.
You two, get out of here. I'm sorry.
I'm sure.
Yes. Ruko. Promised Land. I'll be going. No, move. Get the upgrades from this man. Can also check the price now. Yes, inventory. Arcanian heavy pistol. Scope. Vibration cell. Weapon upgrades. They're actually pretty hard to come by, these things. Yes, we know what happens here. Your character just looks like this fish type. We. Who, me?
Help! It's right behind me! Help!
He'll never
We,
make
in
it.
Dutch,
He's
by the way,
doomed.
actually means who in English.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly!
There isn't much time.
The
Don't worry. I think the voice actors here are pretty good, by the way. Open the gate.
While the gate is still open, you must save Hindar.
Don't worry, we'll just crit him a couple times. 18 damage! Wow. Look at these crits.
I can't thank...
Okay, got that.
Thank you. What?
Okay.
Goodbye.
And now we gotta talk to Mission again.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't.
Alright.
You're back.
Okay. What? Do you guys have floating screen on floating screen on text? Floating text on screen? Because I do.
Hey there. What can I?
Never mind.
Okay.
And it's gone. Now mission I
Yeah.
will upgrade. Attributes, intelligence of 14. See, that's how you should be setting this up. Let's just get to the dexterity with you. No, actually. Wisdom. I mean dexterity is more useful, I think, for you. Skills. Computer. Security. Stealth. Demolitions. Now, what do you got? Stealth field, clothing, equip you with a combat suit. I mean, you may only be 14, so this is kind of like using child soldiers, but... I mean, there's a lot more fucked up shit in this game than that. So we're just gonna roll with it. Actually, wait, do you have some sort of, dueling? Right, so you like to use only one weapon. Okay. Now you have a higher dexterity, which means you probably would be more useful with these pistols than I would. However, I'm gonna keep them to myself. There's a dude there. There's several dudes there. Black Falcon. That's an energy shield, which means this is not gonna do much. I'll just let you guys deal with it while I recover this frag mine. Hang on, isn't our demolition way too bad for that? Yes, indeed. This dude is beating Garth. That's a problem. Alright, Garth, how about a med pack? He just hit me for as much as he healed. God damn.
Wait, don't kill me. I surrender. I surrender.
Okay. I don't take prisoner now.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Who do you work for? Why did you attack me?
I work for Brezhik, head of the Black Volker gang. He told us to kill anyone who came snooping around.
Well, you ran into the wrong man. Were there any survivors?
There was one survivor, a female Republic officer. Bastilla or something like that. Brett,
Right.
you can't. Nobody can. They'll shoot you on sight. Even I couldn't get you in. They just shoot us both if we show up there together.
Well, I mean, I can be pretty persuasive. There must be some way into the base, right? My persuade skills super high. My charisma stats maxed.
Well, we could talk to the hidden Becks. They're our biggest rival. They might know some
Really?
way to get in.
I already knew
That's
that.
all I know. I swear.
Okay,
You don't have to tell me
get out,
twice. I'm out of here.
asshole. I mean, killing him is not gonna get us our med packs back. At least, probably not.
Sure.
So, everyone down here is a little bit higher level than I thought. Okay, who's got the higher demo skill? 10. 10. Alright, well, you can take the blast to the face this time. Using 14-year-old girls to disarm mines. I'm sure this is a war crime somewhere. We are... how did she manage and I didn't? Mine or frag mine? Okay, well I've got the same skill. Mine or frag mine. Disarm. Recover. Okay.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Resist it, don't worry, we'll help you get an exorcism.
No! No! I can feel
It doesn't actually matter what you say though, by the way. That was quick. That's a quick transformation. Now luckily he's attack... Mission? What are you doing? Not attacking, that's what you're doing. Alright. Now, everything here is already gone, right? Yeah, there's nothing actually... Come on, mission. Move out of the way, please. Character just looks like the Sith type. Hence, we're going to be extra evil. Come on, man, he's not that bad. I mean, he might have the mustache, but it's the most reasonable looking head in this game. There is no other head that looks better than this. Well, I mean, they all look kind of derpy, and this one isn't much better, but it's the least bad. How many Sith aren't bald? I mean, that's a point. Goody, this guy. You can save him if you have the serum. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Do we want to explore up here first, or do we immediately go down to the... No, let's go up here first. Besides, we can have a chat with Candros. Didn't know you could save him, though. That's good to know. Played this game for so long, and you still learn things.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight.
He knows what's up.
By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi? Is there some danger down here? Cute.
This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Candris, I heard
You came down here with 10 guys, now you got 5 left.
Like a rat ghoul.
Or rather, you got 4 left. And you're still here?
Looks like we've got company.
If you
Get
couldn't handle
those
them with
blasters
10,
ready,
you most
boys.
certainly can't with 4. I'd be getting the fuck out. Here's a fucking... No frag grenades anymore? What else we got? I mean, I'd use a concussion, but that's our only one. Now, these guys are kind of in the front. So forgive me for being a terrible, terrible person, but... No, that's actually... That doesn't make me a terrible person. I don't want to hit him with my grenades. That's how we're gonna frame that one.
His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all.
Ah, don't
Okay,
worry,
boys.
Mr.
We're getting
Mandalorian.
out
You'll
of
be
here
just
before I
fine.
lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls.
Yeah, I mean, you're not as jacked as
there's anything
Jimmy
worth
Raynor
finding
from
anymore.
yesterday. So you're just gonna run back to the servers.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
Alright, anything down here to, I mean, we did lose like 2 mercs. Right, that was that. Okay. Right, now, what's the longest... If we equip Karth with a rifle, he can actually snipe these guys from long range.
Ready.
We sold all the rifles.
Sure.
How typical.
Time to rumble.
Ah, got him. Next one. I'd rapid shot, but we wouldn't be hitting shit. Again. Oh. Oh, no. That's not the ability that I wanted to use. Problem is, with our dexterity, you can't actually hit anything with rapid shot. We're gonna have to really buff that sometime. And the next attribute point has to go to intelligence to get the... Okay, well, this is where we use... Alright. Down there, dexterity. Make him easier to hit. Whoa. Don't, Okay, if they're easier to hit anyway, we may as well start rapid shotting. Okay, so we can rapid shot them, but first we have to use sonic weaponry to actually down their dexterity a little bit. That's not that bad. Piece of rubble. More dexterity. A little bit of cocaine. Promised Land Journal. Ah, yes, these exist. Who's my favorite character in KOTOR? I mean... Can I refer to Nico for the correct answer to this question? This is one of those non-opinion, factual, correct or incorrect questions. Nico will bail us out here. He'll know. Rusted Sentry... I didn't even know there was a droid here you could reactivate. I think we already killed everything though, and I want these spare parts for the actual Undercity. I mean the sewers. Where's Nico? Did he leave us? He might have. I see no more Nico in chat. Is that No, I'm just absolutely, completely blind. Yeah, I'm completely blind. It's not like this place is very complicated. Alright, well, since Nico has left us, obviously the correct answer to this question is HK-47. Though I do like Baszler quite a bit as well. She's very snobby, but she's very useful in the fight. Jolie is pretty good.
Civilian, this is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Walks right up to me. Look, I got the security bit. We can kill them, but that's not really gonna do anything for us.
Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rakghouls
Well, Nico,
got them. We've had
someone asked...
encounters with those things. We've actually run out of Rakghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
I agree, though. Make my job so much easier. But yeah, Nico. Hopeful asked what my favorite character was in KOTOR. So I refer to you as the man who would obviously know the correct answer to this question, as it is, of course, a factual correct or incorrect question, and not having anything to do with opinion.
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the
I didn't think they'd send
anyone. Contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die. Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol.
Nothing.
Let's get back to it.
Oh,
The sooner
these
we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
But yeah, Nico, I obviously gave the response that it is HK47. Though I did say Bachelor is pretty good, and Jolie was does have some of the best dialogue. But I mean, does anything beat HK? Fuck off! You're pulling my leg here. You're goddamn memers where you are. Can you actually poison these? I don't know. Let's just shoot them in the face. Please help. Now, of course, the strategy here is very simple. Karth has to take the damage because he's the only one that's not made of paper mache. While we hit like wet paper bags, both in melee and ranged. Corpse. Now, let's figure out what else is down here. That's a grenade if I've ever seen one. Let's try to poison him. I'm not even sure if this works, but we could try. Okay, so that only hit 2. And they're coming in. This is tempting me to use another grenade. You are the only one that got hit, Karth? You bag of hammers. Just power attack him.
Yes?
Hell, Quarter 2, you can't use HK for a long time because T3 broke him and threw him in the closet. You're not wrong. T3 carries the team with his fearsome beeps and boops of fearsome might. Well, he's a pretty great guy. He does have the best beeps and boops. Everybody knows it. He's got the best. Not even gonna go down that line. Vertice, welcome to the stream, man. We are playing some Knights of the Old Republic, a great classic Star Wars game. Antidote, ooh, a beam splitter. And we finally got one of the rifles back. And the Rakul serum too. We can give that to Zelko. Now we could sell it to Zax, but we're not in need of that many credits.
What?
That's level up mission. Computer. Security. Stealth and demo. Sneak attack 3. Okay, so she just basically does tremendous damage. Just tremendous damage. Hey, you do hear the word general all over Kodo 2, don't you? Now. Okay, so that's auto. Let's see, what else can we get? Sniper shot. So if we really want to, like, stealth it up with mission, right? We got the sneak attack for the tremendous amount of additional damage. We go improve dueling for that extra bit. And then we probably, what, power blast? Okay, so this is into incapacitated and when you're stealthed. Okay. Now this may seem silly, putting power blast on a scoundrel, but... right, there's nothing else here, I think. Let's just go down to the sewers then. By the way, in Kodo 2, T3 does become increasingly overpowered. Playing for the first time? I guess it's not your first time, but I'm asking anyway. No, it is definitely not. I've been a long time Knights of the Old Republic veteran, but I haven't played the game in several years. Not seriously, anyway. So we're doing a playthrough on stream to... Ooh. To replay one of the classics. Alright. This would have been useful with the stealth. I am not sure if these guys are very vulnerable to power attack, but we can try anyway. Now, rapid shot we are not going to hit anything with. Even our normal attack we are hitting a lot with. Yeah, I've played Knights of the Old Republic a lot. Long time ago. And looking to do another playthrough of it. It's a great game after all. Sadly, Knights of the Old Republic 2 was far less polished than the first one. But KOTOR 1 is just a great experience. I haven't played KOTOR in a while, I don't have it on PC, and I don't play in consoles anymore. Yeah, it can be a bit of a bugbear to get it to work correctly on PC. I do have a widescreen fix installed to make it run in 1080p properly. It's a little finicky, but it works.
Huh?
Now, let's try this. Let's try this stealth thing. We're doing an intelligence-based build. We are running a scoundrel, which means that we have very little HP. So we are definitely relying on our... There's Sith down here?
This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Wait, you could see me? Oh, right. Dialogue. I also run a... whatchamacallit? A restored content mod, which basically adds a little bit extra to the game and keeps the experience a little bit new. Doesn't it come prefixed on GOG? I am running the GOG version. I can only go up to 1600 by 1200, and I need an additional fix to actually get the 1920 by 1080 resolution. Look, I've got the proper security papers.
Papers? Don't wave those in my face. Anyone can forge papers. Call me crazy, but I'm suspicious of anyone wandering around in these sewers, even if they have papers. Unless you want me to take you in for questioning, you better tell me what you're doing down here.
My papers aren't forged. I'm down here on official Sith business. Give him the same attitude right back at him. Back over, I'll report you for interfering with my mission. That's probably just as effective. Yeah, I don't think it comes pre-patched on GOG. At least not as far as I know. Maybe I have a wrong version. Okay, so do we give him the attitude right back? I'm here on official Sith business. Or do we tell him not to interfere? I think this will work better. Now, we have the golden voice. We have spec'd heavily into charisma, as well as persuade, because I absolutely love being able to talk myself out of every situation in this game. So both of these will likely work, but there's always the chance that it will not. Especially with these types of situations. So we're going to go with this one.
Hey, settle down. I don't want to trouble with the commander. But you can't blame me for being on edge after getting stuck with an assignment like this.
Oh, don't worry, I don't blame you.
Stinking sewers and the constant attack from Rakghouls. We've already run out of Rakghoul serum. Plus, I heard we lost one of our patrols in the Undercity.
Oh yes, I found that one. Time to no. Why don't you give up your search? You lost it. Wait, this is the same conversation I just had.
You don't have to tell me my orders. I'm a patrol leader. I know what's expected of me and my men. Come on, boys. Let's get out of here. The sooner we get this search done.
Well, that went better than expected.
Filthy tunnels. Move out.
Am I going to cheese the Rancor? Well, I'll tell you something. On my very first playthrough of this game... Alright, I was going to shelf this. On my very first playthrough of this game, I tried to kill the Rancor with grenades, because I did not know there was a good way to actually kill him. Oh. Sure, okay. Stealth, let's do it. Thanks, mission. That was very, Karth. My main tank is there, the Sith are moving out. My wet paper bag characters are up front. This is a problem.